Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is a collective love reading for any sign and any sign of the person that you may be thinking of. This is a no contact, low communication reading. We're going to see what Spirit has for you in this connection, what is going on in this connection. And I'm going to ask Spirit, will they be back is the question I'm asking for Spirit today. So let's see if we can get some answers. We can get some direction. We can get some guidance for sure. But welcome back, everybody. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So grateful you've been guided here. And of course, thank you all for being here. Thank you to my angels for supporting my channel. Very, very grateful. Spirit, please share with me. Will they be back? The person that I'm thinking of. Are they thinking of me? Is it going to, this no communication going to end? Let's see what they have. I am listening for you now. I have someone is coming. Beautiful. Someone is coming. This one wants to jump. I have, they've been holding back. Isn't that the truth? Holding back their feelings. I miss you so much. And we need to talk. Okay, so we need to talk is always good. We need to talk. Missing you. These are all good. These are all good energy cards. We want that right out of the gate. Somebody who has the willingness to talk again. Maybe they just aren't ready to talk. Let's see what our cards are saying. Spirit, please share with me what is going on in this connection. I have the World. I have a King of Wands. I have a Nine of Wands. And I have a Nine of Pentacles. This is coming into me as, it came into me as I've traveled great distances and I don't want to give up now. So it's almost a feeling like we've been through a lot already. We have worked really hard to get to where we are. We have accomplished something together. We have built something together. We have worked really hard to create a sense of security. And I don't want to give up on that. So I do feel like it hasn't been easy to even get to where you are today. But I feel like whatever's happened recently, Spirit just said it's a reminder to both of us how fragile love is, and we both are realizing it, this sense of fragile. I don't know if Spirit's ever shared that word with me, but this love is fragile, and we both realize it. So there's a sense of I don't want to lose it. If we have to begin again and come up with some new game plans, new rules, new boundaries, then that's what we want to do. But this King is telling me that I still have tremendous passion for you and I have a lot invested in you, whether it's time, energy, love, my heart. So it feels like I've given a lot also to this connection on both sides. So this isn't something that I want to walk away from so easily. I may have needed some space, but I don't know if I'm necessarily walking away completely. I have a Seven of Wands. I have a Fool. I have an Ace of Wands. Look at the little leaves growing. That's cute. And I have a Five of Pentacles. It's not easy. There's something going on around this connection that has been, I want to use the word interfering, but that makes it sound like it's a person. It could be just circumstances. It could be distance. It could be long distance. It could be that we struggle with one of us has to work two jobs. We never see each other. One of us may have little children that has to take a priority all the time. So I just feel like that is more the hurdles that we're facing. But I like this ace, and I like this kind of leaf, it's a feeling of things can still grow. They can continue to grow even through some difficult times. I want to focus on growing. I want to focus on getting through these difficult times, but it's a little bit of a feeling of, I just couldn't take it. I just couldn't handle the stress. I couldn't handle my own stress. I couldn't handle my own life's problems, something like that. And this kind of jumping ship energy with this Fool, where your person may have thought, if I just jump ship and I start all over again, my life will be better. And I think a lot of people do that they say, if I move, I'll start over, my life will be better. I won't have all these problems that I have today. The problem is you take yourself with you wherever you go. So if you have problems where you are right now, you're going to be alone and you're starting over and you're taking your problems with you. So that kind of fleeing energy or that running energy to just start again is really just, I can't face the stress that's right in front of me and work through it. So when you have somebody that feels like they have to flee, I want to get up and move, I want to move somewhere else. If I were somewhere else, I'd be happier. They're going to take themselves with them. So they've got to find themselves where they are and improve their life right where they are. I have wild, nothing can tame a spirit. They could feel like I have a wild spirit. I feel like there's a part of me that wants to run. There's a part of me that takes off, that's coming into me. I feel your pain more than you know. I'm very empathic. You could be feeling what this person's going through right now. You know why they needed space. You know why they asked for some time, or you might even know why they ran. So that they just have a tendency to do that. They run because they got, scared. They run because they're selfish. They want to go and do whatever they want to do. They want their cake and eat it too. I'm nervous. My anxiety is worse than ever before, and I'm constantly worried. I have a feeling like your person is having a hard time handling life in some way on life's terms, that it's harder than they thought. It's more stressful than they ever imagined. There could be tremendous stress going on at work, or divorce, or kids, or an ex. There just could be tremendous anxiety. And the first person they're going to push away is the person they love the most, because somehow they think they got to do it themselves, or somehow they think that if they were by themselves, life would be easier. But that's not the truth. We all know that. It's a lot easier to share the burdens of life with somebody. Every night in my dreams, you seduce me. So I'm still very attracted to you. I'm thinking about you physically. I like that. Okay. I don't know how to fix the pain in my heart. I feel broken. So if you think your person isn't feeling anything, they're feeling something also. It's not just you. This is a matter of, I feel broken inside, is how it just came into me. And you might not be thinking that. You may think this person's putting on a false front, or they look like they're happy. They look like everything is fine. They look like they don't even miss you. My life is dull and unfulfilling and bored, and very much a feeling of I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not maybe earning the kind of money I should be earning at this point in my life. I'm not successful. I thought I'd be successful. Friends are successful, family successful. So they could be just kind of down on themselves. And it's not your job they said, I feel broken inside. Are they broken emotionally? Are they broken with their self-esteem? Are they broken with their self-confidence? What is broken about them? I have greed. I want it all. I want it all and I deserve it all. So has this sense of greed taken over them, that's where they're putting their focus, and they're losing their relationships. They're building a business. They're chasing the carrot. They are motivated by money, and that's what they care about. I have depth. I want to give you more of me and I want more of you. So that's hopeful. It is a feeling of how could I possibly do that? How could I get there? What do I need to do? But right now, I feel like your person has to handle the stress. Whatever the anxiety is, I feel like that's eating them alive. So we all have stress. We all have things going on in our lives. It's really just how we handle it. And they would be better off leaning on you than to be doing it alone. But if their ego is saying, I've got to do this myself, then they got to do it themselves. It's not your job to put out their fires. Don't hold back, jump in and give to me, all of you. Set the pace so I can too. So a little bit of, I don't want you to hold back. You probably are holding back because you probably have felt like you've been walking on eggshells for a while. You probably have been struggling with, I just don't know where I stand in this connection. This person hasn't been putting me first and I deserve to be first. So you probably have been all in and you want somebody to meet you halfway. A soulmate energy. We have a special connection, my love. We've done this before. We've traveled other lifetimes together. So, are we broken? Are we a broken soulmate? That's a good way to look at it. That, these soulmates are literally heartbroken. Look at that. That lollipop is a lollipop heart. It was in the shape of a heart. So are we just heartbroken because we are soulmates, and why are we struggling and why is this so hard? Spirit, please share with me. I recognize myself inside of you. All right. So they had said to me a minute ago that I feel broken inside. And so you could be feeling broken also. You probably are both feeling the same pain. And you're probably recognizing that in each other. I can't help sending sexual energy. I always desire you. I do feel that, but that's not the reason to reconnect, even though some people, that is one of the reasons that get them back together. They miss each other physically and they jump back in bed, so to speak, very quickly. And then all of a sudden the problems and the things that we're upset about just kind of come right back. So being sexual isn't going to answer all the questions either. It helps make us feel good in the moment because we reconnect with our person, but it doesn't necessarily solve all the problems. I've been meditating and expanding my mind. I am starting to see. I don't know if your person's necessarily meditating. I'm just going to say I've taken time to think. I've taken some time to recognize that there's a lot going on here. We have a lot of time invested into this connection. I don't want to just walk away with it that easily. I'm just upset about something. The fact that you even give me the time of day blows my mind. Now, you could be very forgiving. You could be always forgiving, always willing to try again. And maybe they're shocked that you still love them after all is said and done, that some of the things that they've said or some of their behaviors that they have done, you still say, well, it's still worth it. We can still keep trying. I'm working my ass off to become a better man of your dreams. That may be a problem because if they think that they're working for you and they're not giving you any time, yes, of course, money is important to pay your bills, but not if you never see this person, not if this person is so exhausted at the end of the day that they can't even think straight. So they're not doing it for them. They're not doing it for you, Spirit just said. They're doing it for themselves. So keep that in mind. I don't like the attention others give to you, and I know I should be giving you more. I'm just frozen in fear. So a little bit of I don't want you to be with anybody else. Your voice is so sexy. I want to hear you tell me what you want me to do to you next. So they're craving you. Physically. I have so many fantasies to play out with you. When can we begin? So it's almost a matter of time. Like they're not going to be able to go much longer without being with you physically. So they're definitely missing you physically. They're definitely, wondering what you're doing, who possibly you're with, what is going on around you. So when did Spirit ask me? So the question to Spirit today is, will they be back? I'm going to say yes, because I feel like they're craving you is how it's coming into me. And they don't even realize it, whether it's subconscious, whether it's just physical, their body's craving you. I feel neglected. I feel to give you what you need. So that could be the kind of awakening, the eye opener that I realize now that I wasn't giving you what you need. And you didn't know where you stood with me. I'm a runner. I don't want to run anymore. Boy, that's a big one, right? The runner is neglectful, avoidant. The runner is oftentimes selfish, oftentimes narcissistic, oftentimes doesn't realize that there's another person in this relationship. And it's not all about them. It's not all about them. It's about you, and it's about the us, and there has to be a we. So this person has to realize that if they run, they're taking themselves with them. And if they do it in this relationship where they have so much invested in time and energy, and you're perfect and you're a soulmate, what makes them think it's going to be any better with anybody else? It's going to be worse, because you got a lot to work with here. So it's just they've got to work through the anxiety, is how I feel. They've got to set their priorities, Spirit just said, make you a priority. You're irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. I love that. So I want somebody to tell you that you're irreplaceable, and I don't want you to feel neglected. I don't want somebody to run. This is almost like a recurring theme, it feels like to me, that you've got somebody I keep telling you that you're the only one. I keep telling you that I don't want to be with anybody else. And then I pull away, and then you don't hear from me, or I have definitely closed you off emotionally this time. So you don't even know where you stand, but I do feel like you are irreplaceable. That's for sure. So if they decide that they don't want to come back, then it's going to be their loss. And that's how you have to look at it. And it means that God has something better for you. Spirit, please share with me. I've been daydreaming of you. I'm always longing for you. I feel like your person's going to be back. I feel like they're going to give in as far as they miss you physically. They miss making love to you. They can't take it anymore. They have realized that they haven't been putting the effort into this connection that they should have, that you deserve more, Spirit just said. So I'm going to answer the question with Spirit's messages today that they will be back. And I do feel like it's just a matter of time. Let me just grab some time cards. Let me just see if they'll give me a sense of timing. Spirit, anything about the timing that you have with this connection? I have right on time, right when you want them to come back, maybe. I have March. This could be all behind us, heading into March. It's not that far away. I have on a special occasion. They could reach out to you on a birthday, anniversary. They could wish you a happy birthday, something like that. I have in good timing. Let's get one more, Spirit. And I have in a few weeks. So they will be back in a few weeks. Will they be back? I do feel like they're going to be back. I'm going to go with this, that right on time and within a few weeks, you're going to hear from your person, if not sooner. We're going to put that out to the universe. We're going to ask Spirit to help lift some of the anxiety that's connected to this connection, because it's definitely interfering with having some joyful moments. So whatever this causing all this stress, I'm going to hope that Spirit lifts some of that stress from this connection. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words. If anyone would like to book a private reading, I'll put my website link below, KathyMamolinsPsychicMedium.com.